June of '58, the whole town went dark, and somehow that's when I saw you the clearest. Borrowed Daddy's old Ford that night, polished the chrome till it caught the light. 7 o'clock at your front porch door, I'd practiced "You look beautiful" 100 times before. We drove downtown to the Starlight Grill, 2 cherry cokes and a windowsill. The jukebox started our favorite tune, then every light went out in the middle of June. The waitress laughed, somebody sighed. The whole little diner went black inside. I thought our perfect night was through. Then in the darkness I heard you. Why don't we dance anyway? So somebody turned a Cadillac around. Headlights make a little stage on the ground, and from somebody's radio, soft and low, our song came back. When the lights went out in June, we danced beneath the borrowed moon. No chandelier, no ballroom floor, just your white shoes and an old Ford door. The whole town disappeared from view. There was only music, me and you. And I learned something my heart still knows: love shines brightest when the bright lights dawn. When the lights went out in June, your hair came loose in the summer air. You kicked off your shoes like you didn't care. I stepped on your toes, you laughed at me, said you're the worst dancer in Tennessee. Oh, Mr. Carter brought candles outside. Kids drew circles in the parking lot lights. Somebody's mother started to sing, and suddenly darkness didn't mean a thing. No movie stars, no fancy scene, just ordinary people making something beautiful out of what shouldn't have been. You rested your cheek against my chest and whispered, maybe broken plans turn out the best. When the lights went out in June, we danced beneath the borrowed moon. No chandelier, no ballroom floor, just your white shoes and an old Ford door. The whole town disappeared from view. There was only music, me and you. And I learned something my heart still knows: love shines brightest when the bright lights dawn. Was that winter our little boy got sick, and neither one of us slept much at all. There were years Years we couldn't take vacations. Years the roof leaked every time it rained. There were nights we sat in the kitchen, too tired to even argue. But whenever life went dark, you'd look across the room and smile that same smile. Then you say, dance with me anyway. So we did, in hospital halls, in our kitchen, barefoot beside unpaid bills. Once at 3 in the morning with a crying baby between us. No orchestra, no perfect moment, just two people refusing to let the darkness have the final song. Darling, darling, all these years later, I finally understand. It wasn't the moon, it wasn't the radio, it wasn't the radio, it wasn't June, it was you. When the lights went out in June, we thought that night had ended too soon. But every dark road we traveled through led me back to that dance with you. Now my steps are slow, your hair is gray. But when the world gets hard today, I reach my hand across the room and say, come on, darling, let's dance like June. No perfect life, no perfect tune, just two old hearts and a little room. And after all these years, I know love shines brightest when the bright lights don't. Turn the lights down, that's alright. I've been dancing with my favorite light all my life. June of '58, still shining.